Hello students, good morning. Ninth standard science chemistry part. In chemistry part, the first lesson we are going to discuss is matter around us. Dear students, it is not a new concept for you because the same thing you might have studied in 6th standard, 7th standard and also in 8th standard. Now in this 9th standard, we are going to have a detailed analysis. We are going to have a detailed study about the same concept, that is matter around us. Okay, Mama? Okay. Now let us move on to the video. Dear students, here I have shown pictures. What is the first picture? It is an inflated balloon. Then second one is a leaf, a packet of sugar, a bowl full of fruits, then a school bag. Okay, these are the pictures I have taken just for an example. Okay, Mama. So through these examples, we are going to define what is called as matter. We are going to know the definition of matter. Dear students, if we analyze these things, they have a particular mass. Each thing has a particular mass. Okay, and also in space they should occupy. They can occupy a particular place. Dear students, these are the two essential conditions for a thing can be defined as matter. What are they? It should have a definite mass and it should occupy a particular place in space. Okay, Mama. All these things, the inflated balloon has a particular mass and it occupies a space. Likewise, the bowl full of fruits, it has a particular mass and it occupies space. Like these, we have so many things in our day-to-day life. We are using a pen, a pencil, an eraser, a pencil box, a book, table, chair. All these things possess mass as well as they occupy a particular space. Okay, Mama? Okay. Now this is the definition of matter. How can we define matter? Read the definition. Anything means any substance which has mass. Even our human body, we also have a particular mass and we also occupy a space in the in our surroundings. Okay, Mama? So anything which has mass and occupies space can be defined as matter. That is given in the definition part. What is matter? Anything which has mass and occupies space. Okay, Mama? Okay. Now we are going to classify the matter, classification of matter, how it is classified. Dear students, generally we have two different types of classification. One will be physical classification and the one more will be chemical classification. Here in this flowchart, I have taken only the chemical classification. Physical classification, let me tell you orally, it is nothing but physically only we have three different types of substances. They are nothing but solid substance, liquid substance and gaseous substance. So the things we use in our common life can be categorized into only these three different ways: solid substance, liquid substance and a gaseous substance. Okay, now in this lesson we are going to study only about the chemical classification of matter. Okay, Mama? Okay, dear students, look at the flowchart here, how it is given. Initially the matter is of two types. One is pure substances and the one more is mixture. It is given as mixture. It can also be called as impure substances. So basically we have two different types of matters. What are they? One is pure substance and the one more is impure substance. Okay, Mama? Okay. Now the pure substance is of two types. One is element and the one more is compound. About what is pure substance, what is impure substance, we will see in the next slide. Now this slide is only given to understand how matter is classified. Okay, Ma, the pure substance is of two types. One is element and the one more is compound. Now the impure substance is of two types. The impure substance can also be called as mixture, no? So we can say mixture is of two types. One is homogeneous mixture and the one more is heterogeneous mixture. Are you able to understand, students, how matter is classified? There are two types of substances. One is pure substance and the one more is impure substance or mixture. Then pure substance is of two types. One is element and the one more is compound. Then impure substance, mixture is of two types. One is homogeneous mixture and the one more is heterogeneous mixture. Okay, Mama? Okay. Okay, dear students, now we are going to know what is called as pure substance and what is called as impure substance. We are going to see the definition of pure and impure substances. First, it is given about pure substances. Read the definition. What is given? Substances which contain only one type of particles, which means it should possess only same type of particle, a similar kind of particles. Such kind of substances are called as pure substances. Then what can be impure substances? If the substance contain more than one type of particle, then that will be considered as impure substance. Okay, Mama? So what is the definition given for impure substance? Substances which contain more than one type of particles are called as impure substances. Can you understand what is pure substance? If a substance possesses only one type of particle, then it is called as pure substance. Then what is impure substance? If the substance possesses more than one type of particle, then it will be called as impure substances. Okay, Mama? Okay. Now, in the pure substance, we had two types, no? One is element and one more is compound. Now we are going to see what is element and what is compound. Okay, Mama? Okay. Dear students, I have placed a picture of building, isn't it? Yes. Okay. So why this picture is placed means, look at this side. Here what do we have? We have a brick. Okay. Dear students, let us analyze this picture. What is the fundamental, what is the basic particle needed to build a building of this type? Yes, it is absolutely right. We need bricks. Okay, if we have the required quantity of bricks, we can have a building like this. So what is the fundamental unit of this building? Bricks are the fundamental units of this building. Likewise, all the substances, which means matter, whatever matter we have around us, so their fundamental particle is element. Is it clear? Whatever it may be a human body, it may be a ball, it may be a cat, it may be a plant, or whatever it may be. What is their fundamental particle? The fundamental particle of matter is element. Elements are of many types. Okay, around we have 120 elements we have till date. Okay, so that is given here. All substances in the earth are made by a basic substance called element. So element is the basic substance of matter. Then again in the second point, the same thing is given. Elements are the building blocks of all materials. Okay, Mama? So what are elements? Elements are the fundamental particles of matter. Then in the next slide, we will define element in a scientific way that was proposed by a scientist called Robert Boyle. Okay, Ma. So this is the definition of element. It is nothing but substances that cannot be broken down further into simpler substance, which means they are the ultimate particles. Okay, we cannot divide them furthermore. Such kind of substances are called as elements. This definition was given by whom? It is given by a scientist called Robert Boyle. How it is defined? The substances that cannot be broken down further into simpler substances, which means elements are the ultimate particles of matter. So matter is composed of elements, various elements. Okay, examples for elements: hydrogen, helium, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, gold, silver, and so on. As I told you already, we have around 120 elements till date, and the analysis of finding elements, it keeps on going. Okay, Mama? Okay, so what is element? The substances that cannot be broken down further into simpler substance. Also, here there are three examples I have shown. The first picture is aluminium. Aluminium, you might have seen. The cooking utensils we have been using in our house, no? They are mostly made by aluminium. Then second one, copper. Copper is an element. It contains a number of copper atoms. Then third one is gold. Okay, so these are the examples I have placed for elements. Okay, mama. Okay, then types of elements. Dear students, generally elements are of three types. They are nothing but metals, non-metals and metalloids. About them, about the properties of metals, non-metals and metalloids, already you have studied in the 7th standard. Okay, so you may know what is called as a metal and what is called as non-metal and what is called as a metalloid. Okay, mama. Okay, so basically elements are of how many types? They are of three types. What are they? One is metallic element, second one is non-metallic element, and third one is metalloid. Okay, and a few examples I have placed here. For metals, the examples are copper, chromium, mercury. For non-metals, the examples are boron, silicon, germanium and so on. Then for metalloids, I have placed carbon, oxygen, neon and so on. Okay, mama. Okay, so these are the examples for metals, metalloids and non-metals. Okay, students, so in the classification of matter we have completed only about elements. Then compound, mixture, remaining everything we'll discuss in the coming videos. Okay, let us have a revision of whatever we have seen in this video. Matter around us. What is matter? Anything which has mass and occupies space is called as matter. Then classification of matter. Matter is of two types. One is pure substance and the one more is impure substance. Impure substances can also be called as mixtures. Then pure substance is of two types. What are they? One is element and the one more is compound. Then mixture is of two types. One is homogeneous mixture and the one more is heterogeneous mixture. Then pure and impure substances we have seen. Then elements are the fundamental particles of matter. Then scientific definition of element we have seen, and the examples of elements we have seen. Then types of elements. There are three types of elements. What are they? Metals, metalloids and non-metals. Okay, students, remaining let us continue in the coming videos. Thank you.